intra-conference contest. It's the New England Patriots and the Pittsburgh Steelers. Andres Borregales ready to get us started. And we're off from Acrisure. Kenneth Gainwell now to return. And this drive will start inside the 25. So the Steeler offense getting out there for its opening drive of the game. And they're brought out by the league's elder statesman. Drafted back in 2005, now in his 40s and still going strong. Aaron Rodgers.
Well, love him or hate him, Rodgers not ready to leave the league until he's satisfied with how his final chapter reads. He didn't get the storybook ending he wanted last year, taking another run at channeling all that doubt into success one final time.
Now running for the first time, Jalen Warren. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, Rodgers. To his running back, Kenneth Gainwell. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And they're staring at a 4th down now after that sack. The Steelers set to punt it. And I imagine they were hoping they wouldn't need to bring him out so soon into this game. He has it at the 22. And a nice return out of him. They have it a little further up past their own 30. So now it's the Patriots' turn to head out for the first time on offense. They'll be right out by last year's 3rd overall pick. He started 12 games last year as a rookie. That's Drake May.
It really took no time at all for May to prove, well, he's a franchise quarterback and worthy of that top 5 pick. Got his first start in early October, and all he did was throw for over 2,200 yards and 15 touchdowns. And don't forget about those 400 yards on the ground. He's an athlete, too.
Well, maybe the rest of the game's going to be headed in the proper direction, Brock, but their first play winds up going backwards.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Run lost him a yard to begin the drive. Here comes 2nd and 11. Going play action, May. His first throw is an interception. Jabril Peppers with the pick. And the Steelers take over after forcing the first turnover of this ballgame. What a call for their first pass of the game. It would have been a big hitter if they completed it, Brock, but just not the right touch on that football, and it ends with an interception.
You could just tell these cover guys, they've been waiting for their first chance to go get some work done in this one. They did their homework, number 1. And number 2, Kate, as Russell Wilson loves to say, the separation was in the preparation.
On first down, Warren. And there's not going to be a score, but great effort. He's out of bounds inside the 10. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
First and goal at the 8-yard line.
Warren once more. And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh! The Steelers parlay the interception into points. Chris Boswell for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Steelers will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Patriots nothing. Chris Boswell.
Now Boswell on to send this away. Antonio Gibson now to return it. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort. New England taking the field. Its 2nd series of the game coming up. And time to hit a quick reset here, partner, after they find themselves behind following that opening drive INT.
Yeah, you say reset, I say Control, Alt, Delete. Pretend like it didn't even happen. You got to flush it in a hurry.
Now the first carry of the game for Ramondre Stevenson. And this is going to go as a gain of about 3 before he's met and escorted out. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Here's May to the air. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be stopped after reaching up to the 33. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down. It's like you always say, right back to work for him, getting the drive moving like that turnover never happened.
And they weren't going to shy away from letting him do his thing, throwing the football. Mistakes happen in this league and in this game, and you never want to punish a quarterback for making a mistake. You want to see him continue to produce.
First down, May. Finds a man, right side. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8, 2nd down.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Second and 1. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up.
You hear defensive coaches on every practice field we're on preach not giving up the big play, especially at the NFL level. They'll need to stay vigilant because they're definitely going to use that receiver to take the lid off this defense again.
3rd and 1. Here's May. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete. 4th down coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Going for it on their own side, Brock. Okay, bold call, but they only need a yard. They'll try it now with Gibson. And he's officially into enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. The right call came in at the right time. Give him 9 yards and a successful conversion on 4th. To the line we go. They're set, 1st and 10. Now a give to Stevenson, coming right. We will not get any further, but plenty of progress already.
You know, it is so refreshing for these running backs when they have space to run. It's hard. There's so many collisions between the tackles. When they get on the edge and have green grass, well, the best of them take advantage of it.
Going to the ground again on 1st. Quite the turnaround these last 2 plays, huh? Nice gain on 1, and now they get him behind the line.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Quick throw completed by May. And that will not be enough for a 1st down.
I really like the timing of that screen call to the perimeter. Get the ball in space to operate and turns into a nice gain.
Anderson's going to get it on 3rd down. And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal. And we will not get another play. That's going to do it for the 1st quarter. The Steelers have played to an early lead. More from Acrisure Stadium after the break. All right, time to get this 2nd quarter going. The Patriots set up inside the red zone. Henderson has nothing on that run. They stand strong and stop him at the 2.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline and his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Another shot here for Henderson. And he's in for the touchdown. The Patriots start to fight back with their first points of this game. This is Andres Borregales trying to tack on the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Patriots tie this game 7-7.
Andres Borregales to kick off for New England.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Johnson with a return here. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35. The Steelers and Jaylen Warren headed back out there offensively. And after the impressive drive we just witnessed, you gotta imagine that they are hoping to respond with something similar.
Yeah, and I don't love to use the word can't, right? But this can't be a 3-and-out for this offense right here. They got to give their defense a chance to catch their breath and turn some of the momentum in the building.
Ball at the 33 for first down. Rodgers here from the gun. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And we'll see what they do here on second down.
As a defense, you got to see the pass. You got to time up your hit, and you got to jar that ball loose. Not a lot of offensive players are hanging on to that one through a well-placed hit.
Now a shotgun handoff to Gainwell. For a second, we both thought he'd get the first, but he winds up being just shy of it. Gain of 8, third down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Third and a lone yard coming up. A run with Warren. He won't get back to the line, Brock. They needed one, but they're going to lose one on that play. It's fourth down.
It's results like that that drive coordinators nuts. Premature balding, gray, wrinkles, all of it, Kate. You call something conservative. The last thing you're thinking is you're going to lose yards on a 3rd-and-1 run.
The Patriots offense all set to go. Their last drive contained a heavy dose of the ground game, a little old-school dominance on the way to a touchdown, Brock. Let's see if they stick with it or if they go aerial this time around. New England bringing the offense to the line. 1st and 10. They go play action. Here's May. He rolls to his right. He's going to keep it this time. And he is persuaded to go out of bounds just as he gets this up past the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. And the Patriots will have a first down.
Well, I think he was looking for that running lane and that running room from the very start right there, partner. Even as he worked through his progression initially, he was waiting for space to open, and then he takes advantage with his legs.
He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Cole Holcomb there on the stop.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
This is Henderson on second down. And he takes this one up to the 41, so that makes a very manageable now 3rd and short.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
3rd down, 1 yard to go. May off the play fake. Bails out of the pocket quick. That one's caught along the left sideline. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, and some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
One right side, Henderson. Cuts back toward the middle, and he's bottled up quickly after just a yard. Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
So early movement from the backfield, Brock. They've jumped the gun a bit, and that brings out the flag. One of the most common penalties in the sport, and the reaction, it's the same every time, Brock. Frustration from the coach as they get backed up 5 yards. On play action, here's May. Oh, on him quick there, and they bring him to the turf. It's the 2-minute warning now from Acrisure. The Patriots hoping to take a lead going into the break. So not an enviable spot here as they come up on 3rd and very long. May. They're on him again, and he goes down again. The Steelers calling their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
And it's 4th down.
Patriots punt team coming out with former 6th-rounder Bryce Behringer to do the honors. Calvin Austin on the return for the Steelers. This one well struck and angled toward the sideline. And this will fly out of bounds to deny a return. They're going to mark it a little before the 20. Now the offense getting set to go for the Steelers. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. Starting out with an empty backfield, Brock. Here they come, 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. Short pass brought in. And on 1st down, only gets about a yard here, and the defender there to force him out.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
Tough one to retain through that hit. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Rodgers throwing on 3rd down. Completed over the middle. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. Steelers working with a sense of urgency from the hurry-up clock, continuing to run. They'll throw again. Rodgers stays in the pocket. Connects on the crosser. And he's going to be a yard shy of the first as they force him out after the gain of 9.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
And the cover just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
They motion the tight end over. 3rd and 1. Now Rodgers. short gain is enough for a new set of downs. Steelers working with a sense of urgency from the hurry-up clock, continuing to run. Here's Rodgers on 1st and 10. Complete to DK Metcalf. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. That play good for 17 and a first down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
To the air here on 1st down, Rodgers. Left side, caught by Metcalf. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. Timeout taken by the offense, their second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. Drops back. And a big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Now the offense going to take its 3rd and final timeout. 2nd down and 19 yards to go after that sack. And this might be a free play. Let's see what they do. It's a screen play to Warren. And he's brought down, but there's some laundry on the field. Easy call for the officials there. He was offsides at the snap, and that's going to cost him. Offense to the line for 2nd down.
Green 18.
Here's Rodgers. Escapes the pocket. He tucks it and takes off. And the ground game works for the touchdown. The Steelers take the lead just before halftime. Aaron Rodgers with the touchdown. And this distance, a very dangerous player on any pass play because, Brock, as he's scanning the field to throw for the end zone, he's looking for an avenue to run it to.
Kate, this is exactly why it's never been harder to play defense in the NFL. The precision and the execution in the passing game, the efficiency has never been better. But then when you do cover it up, you got guys like this who can scramble and make you pay with their legs.
That one splits the uprights. And the Steelers break that tie and now lead by 7. Now Boswell on to send this away. So it goes for a touchback. Let's see what they decide to do with the time they've got remaining here.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
This drive starts with barely any time left. 13 seconds in the half. To the air on 1st down. May. Throw left side cut by Douglas. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Just before halftime, we get a timeout. Take it.
Hey, you like these results on 1st. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Looking to throw. He'll get it complete to Travion Henderson. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. Now we're going to have a timeout by New England. It's 2nd. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. So they send him out for a field goal, and they don't get much longer than this. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. And it doesn't have the leg. They called on him from deep, but he just can't get it there. So the call came in before the teams even hit the locker rooms. We're skipping halftime. We're starting the 3rd quarter right away. Now Boswell on to send this away. On the return, here's Gibson. And this drive will start inside the 25. The New England offense with the football. They get it first here in the second half. They've got a chance to tie this up here as they trail 14-7. Patriots lining up. It's 1st and 10. Running this one left. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
You sign me up. I love giving those fullbacks a cookie. Not just short yardage, not third down. No. Give the fullback his chance. Give him the ball on first down and watch him do his thing.
Ball at the 33 for first down. This is Stevenson heading right. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
The only thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
At the 33-yard line.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. From the gun, it's May. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
11 on the play. First down, New England.
Operating from the gun, here's May. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. We're looking for Ramondre Stevenson out of the backfield. So it'll be 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Back to the air, it's May. Into heavy coverage, and that's intercepted. Jalen Ramsey comes up with it. And the Steelers will take over along the midfield stripe after the interception and return.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game without 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out, you throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
First down, Rodgers. Finds him on the crossing route. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
I think the defense is still turned around looking for where the ball is. Because that QB and tight end, they got that ball out in a hurry.
2nd and 3 now. From the shotgun, Rodgers. His quick throw knocked away, incomplete. DK Metcalf, the intended receiver. And now they'll face a 3rd and 3.
He was defended by
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Rodgers here from the gun. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's a Steelers first down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
At the 26-yard line.
A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. Trying the left side with Warren. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
These edge defenders in the league today, Kate, they've got so much on their list to do. A huge to-do list. They got to get to the passer, they got to set an edge, and they got to stop that run game, not just on the end of the line, but in that case, right in the middle of the field.
And the Patriots got home. They dropped him. And for the second straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough 3rd down.
In a situation like this, you got to be a fixer. I mean, this game is hard, and you get into known passing situations, it gets even more difficult. But when you don't get rid of the ball and you take another sack, you make this 3rd down a near impossibility.
So he jumped too early, and that's going to cost him 5 yards.
Still third down.
A little bit of help with the penalty, but still quite a daunting third down for him here. Now here's Rodgers. And this is going to be incomplete. Great looking catch, but he lost track of that sideline and went out of bounds. We've got fourth down.
The best of the best, they just have this intuition, Kate. They know where the boundary is without looking. This receiver's not quite at that level yet. He lost track of where he was, and he brought it in. Out of bounds. It depended on the kicker, man. That is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
On the return, here's Gibson. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Patriots running their offense out there. That score made it 17-7, but they can cut it back to a one-score game here. First call here coming from the shotgun. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. They left him wide open. It's complete. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. One play in, and already they're close to midfield. May on 1st and 10. Ramondre Stevenson makes the catch. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. First and 10, here's Stevenson. He gets it forward for a gain of 3. Patrick Queen arranging in for the tackle.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. Right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets a good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. May now from the gun. Which completes to Hunter Henry. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's a New England first down. To throw, here's May. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And they've got a little extra distance now to make up here on 2nd down.
That was a situation where I think the previous drive, really affected the decision-making there. Coming off a pick, he wasn't about to challenge the coverage. Instead, well, he just took his medicine.
Here's Gibson on 2nd down. And he hits the lane for about 7. That's going to bring up 3rd down. This is the end of the 3rd quarter. It's the Patriots with possession, needing to erase that deficit in a hurry. Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. A give up the middle to Stevenson. And the gain's good there, partner. A nice 7-yard effort, but they're still well short, and this is going to be 4th down. Now it's Andres Borregales to try the Patriots field goal. It's from the left hash, 33 yards. Tracking for it, and it's good! And it pulls him back within 1 score here in the 4th.
His make there, they had to have that one. And it really does set up a judgment call down on the field. This is where special teams coach and head coach are talking about game management. You Got 3 timeouts left, so you really can write either script you want. Onside kick or send it deep.
Escapes a defender. And he's brought down just inside the 25. The Steeler offense set to get back on the field. And they were able to contribute 3 points to the lead their last time out. Another chance to build on that advantage here. All right, Steelers to the line now. 1st and 10. From the gun, a give to Gainwell. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
158.
Rodgers will look to throw. He puts a mayor under it deep down the middle. They did it! He made the interception! Christian Gonzalez has it!
Not just a bad decision, frankly. And really, as a quarterback in this moment of the game, you got to know it's not a time to take a risk. Cannot be throwing out life preservers and giving that other team, your opponent, a chance like he just did.
Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for 1st and 10. May. Throwing the out route complete. And he'll be brought down a step or 2 shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48.
There's no routes on the old proverbial route tree, Kate, that takes more trust than throwing an out route. You're throwing it to a spot and believing your guy can get there.
On 2nd down, it's Stevenson. And they will stop him as he gets this down to their 39-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the 1st down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
1st down now, ball at the 39-yard line. They go again with Stevenson. And he picks him up about 4 yards there. 2nd down coming up.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you're going to be a Pro Bowler.
So gain of 5 on that 1st down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. Running the counter, Stevenson. He's close, but he is stopped before he can get to that 1st down. Picks up 4.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you could win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
Short pass brought in. And this does not get it. Looking short field, but the defender is there to force this 4th down. No kicker out there, so instead of a 46-yard field goal effort, they're going for it. They'll try it now with Gibson. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. That was the biggest 3-yard gain you're going to see because instead of a turnover on downs, Brock, it gets them a 1st.
1st down, Patriots.
Here's May to the air. Cut at the 10-yard line. And he's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line. They'll have 1st and goal to go now after they gained 18 on the previous play. May looking to throw. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. took his shot at 6 that time. And it'll be second and goal. Still a couple of shots at this one.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and leave teams for field goals, you got a great chance to win.
Give him maybe a yard on that play, Brock. Still 7 to go on 3rd and goal. Extra DBs out there now as they try to end this drive. Back to Stevenson. And his defense standing tall. They keep him out of the end zone. It's 4 yards on the play, Brock, and now we've got ourselves a 4th and goal.
4 yards.
Well, the defense, they couldn't stop him for a loss, but they denied him the goal line at least. Now we get to see, right, decision time, one of these critical decisions of whether or not they're going to go for an all-or-nothing 4th down play.
Oh, it's the screen. Pass complete. And it gets him the touchdown. And now a potential game-deciding play call coming up. So they get the all-important touchdown here late in the game, Brock. Now the question, play for the tie or go for 2 and the lead?
And I know they've got all these charts and numbers and analytics to tell you what to do, but this comes down to the gut and the trust of the head coach. Does he trust his offense more to go get this 2-point conversion, or is he going to lean in his defense and believe that they can get the stop?
They're lining up for 2. This is for the lead and potentially the win.
The Patriots will line up for a 2-point.
Back to throw. He has it. Wow, a stunning call to go for it, and the guts pay off. He's in, and they've got the lead.
Steelers 17.
All right, let's be frank, Brock. You don't be Frank, I'm going to be Frank. You be Brock. Sure, time may not be out just yet. I'll be here with your mom jokes all day. Time's not out yet, but they sure risked the entire game on that call with not too much time to go.
Who likes playing it safe? Nobody likes playing it safe in this day and age. And you know what else it does? It empowers this defense. Like, now go out and win this game. Offense did their part. They were bold. They took that risk. Now defense, go find a way to finish it.
The Steelers offense headed out. They find themselves down here in the 4th after that touchdown. This game could end up depending on how they respond right here. The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set, 1st and 10. Setting up to pass. Austin makes the grab downfield. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. The Steelers calling their first timeout. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
At the 44-yard line.
2 timeouts remaining and some time left to use them. It's 1st and 10. Trying an inside give to Warren. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. Pittsburgh will go ahead and use its 2nd timeout. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal.
Offense there, Kate, went heavy with that 13 personnel. 1 back, 3 tight ends, and those 3 added blockers. Just the element they needed to spring that run.
Here he is to throw. That's caught in stride by Freiermuth. And he will score and give them the lead in the final minute. So what a finish this is shaping up to be. The late touchdown here, Brock, moves them in front.
And week to week, what a pleasure it is for us to call these games. We never know what kind of game we're going to get. This one's been everything you could have wanted. And now, even though they've taken the lead, there's still enough time on that other sideline for them to go mount a response.
And he has it inside the end zone. That's going to add 2 to their lead here late.
The score, Steelers 25, Patriots 18.
Brock. They win empty. We all expected a pass was coming, and they do indeed go to the air and connect on that strike for 2.
Yeah, once you empty that backfield, it does certainly, Kate, alert that defense to pass. And then it comes down to disguise. It comes down to timing, especially on a 2-point with everything condensed. Well done by that offense to go get 2.
The Patriot offense making their return to the field. Still time to go, Brock, but that touchdown has them down now 7. They've got to find the end zone here. He'll look to throw it. The catch is made near the edge. And all he can do is get back to the line on that effort, so no gain on first down. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Operating from the gun, here's May. And that was just a little bit too low to be brought in.
You really want those throws to be like clockwork for your offense. Every team needs to hit passes in that short to intermediate range to effectively move the ball.
Looking to throw it. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Jalen Ramsey comes up with it. And the Steelers make the play that should win them this game.
Well, I'll admit, man, I got to admire the guts, the willingness to continue to challenge the coverage, even with 2 interceptions already. But there's his 3rd strike. And no, it's not baseball, but he definitely has to be smarter with what he's doing with the football.
319.
Austin put in motion right. On first down, Warren. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd.
So make a check in the win column for the Steelers.